Okay, we'll discuss the next topic. Write down the heading. Calls in arrears. Heading. Calls in arrears. Write down the heading. Calls in arrears. Calls in arrears. CALLS. Calls in arrears. ARREARS. Calls in arrears. So how to deal with calls in arrears? Let us now learn. So what is your view about company accounts till now? Easy, tough, very tough, very easy. अभी शुरू हुआ है बस खेल. Picture अभी बाकी है. Only trailer. Calls in arrears. Write down. What is my calls in arrears? Company has sent a letter to the shareholder asking him to do what? Pay the call money. But shareholder is unable to send the amount to the company. Such a situation is called as what? Calls in arrears. Is it clear? We have asked him to send the money, but he is unable to send the money to the company. In such a case, we call that the amounts are in arrears. Okay. Suppose we ask the shareholder to send allotment money, or we ask the shareholder to send the first call money, final call money. We have sent a letter to him. As soon as we send a letter to him, we show the shareholder as a debtor in first call register or in final call register. Yes, or in allotment register. If he is unable to pay money, then we remove his name from those registers, and for these kind of people who are not very good, who promise something and do something else, for them we have a separate book called as the Calls in Arrears Register. Which register? Calls in Arrears Register. So we are going to now write their names in a register called as the Calls in Arrears Register. Remove their name from the first call register, allotment register or second call, final call register, and show them as debtors in calls in arrears register. Okay. They will still be shown as a debtor. We are not going to write off the amount. We are going to show the amount as receivable by the company, but in a separate register. And I don't have a problem. Where were we? Where were we? We were at F or E? F is over? Yes. Now write G Limited. What happened? Write down. G Limited issued shares of face value 10 rupees each. G Limited issued shares of face value 10 rupees each at par. Par, not pyar. At par. But shareholders will do pyar with this. Why? They are getting share for 10 rupees only, no? Company is not asking any premium. They will love more discount. Why? Because their responsibility will reduce further to pay money to the company. So G Limited issued shares of face value 10 rupees each at par. What is the issue price now? What is the issue price now? 10 rupees. Okay, write down issue price 10 rupees. Application money. Application money. Tell me. Yeah, Vish. Tell me what? 3 rupees. 3 rupees. Then what? Who said minus? Allotment money. 4 rupees you want? Right? 4 rupees. Allotment money 4 rupees. First call money. First call money. You have to give an answer within certain limitation. First call money. That means there is one more call. First call money. 1 rupee you want? Right, 1 rupee. First call money 1 rupee. Next, final call money. Final call money. You cannot have number of answers for that. You can have only one answer. 2 rupees. Why? Sum of the installment should be equal to issue price. What is issue price? 10. 3 rupees received at the time of application, 4 rupees at the time of allotment, 1 rupee at the time of first call, balance 2 rupees at the time of final call. Okay, continue. Company had issued and allotted. Company had issued and allotted. Company had issued and allotted 5,000 shares, not 5,000, 50,000 shares. Company had issued and allotted 50,000 shares. Lot of shares they have issued. 50,000 shares they have issued. Head on. Out of the shareholders, a shareholder holding, out of the shareholders, a shareholder holding 1,000 shares, out of the shareholders, don't write a shareholder, shareholders holding 1,000 shares, out of the shareholders, shareholders, not singular, plural, shareholders holding 1,000 shares failed to pay first call and final call money. There were some shareholders, maybe 10-15 shareholders who were holding combinedly how many shares? 1,000 shares. They failed to pay what and what money to the company? Company sent a letter. Money did not come for first call. Company again sent a letter for final call. Money did not come even for final call. So how to account for this kind of a situation? That is what we'll learn. Write down. Accounting in the books of G Limited. Accounting in the books of G Limited. Write down. When application money is received, what is entry, right? Bank account debtor to share application account. How much? 50,000 shares into 3 rupees. As soon as we allot the shares, what we do? Transfer application money to share capital. Share application account debtor to share capital. As soon as we do allotment, we transfer application money to share capital. And at the time of allotment, we are going to write a letter also to the shareholder to send 4 rupees per allotment money. Write down. When allotment money is made due. In this problem, whatever we call and whatever they send is only towards what? Share capital. It's only towards what? Share capital. Only towards face value. For nothing else. Write down. What is it will pass? Share allotment account debtor. Share allotment account debtor. 50,000 into 4. 2 lakh. To share capital. 50,000 into 4. 2 lakh. Next, when allotment money is received, when allotment money is received, is the entry right when you receive allotment money? Bank account debtor to share allotment account. How much? 2 lakh. Clear everyone? Next, when first call is due, when first call is due, please tell me what is the entry right when first call is due? As soon as we write a letter, we have to show everyone as a debtor in our books. So share first call account debtor. How much amount? 50,000 into 1. 50,000 rupees. We have now made all the shareholders a debtor for 50,000 rupees. This 1 rupees towards what? Capital. To share capital. ₹50,000. Next, please tell me what is the entry we are at next. First call money is received, but few shareholders holding how many shares? 1,000 shares failed to pay the first call money. They were not able to send the money. How do we write the entry now? Bank account debtor on 49,000 shares. We have received 1 rupee, 49,000. Bank account debtor 49,000 shares into 1 rupee, 49,000 rupees. Calls in arrears account debtor. 1,000 into 1, 1,000 rupees. 1,000 into 1, 1,000 rupees. To share first call account 50,000 rupees. To share first call account 50,000 rupees. Is it clear? So bank account debtor 49,000 rupees. Calls in arrears account debtor 1,000 rupees. To share first call account 50,000 rupees. Now listen to me carefully. What we have done here. See, out of the shareholders holding 50,000 shares, if you remove their names from the account, no problem. Out of 50,000, people who are holding 49,000 shares, you can remove their name from the debtors list because they have already paid. But shareholders holding 1,000 shares, their name has to be removed. From which register? First call register. But their name has to be now placed in a special register called as the calls in arrears register. So we have removed names of all the shareholders, debit, credit, removed the names of all the shareholders. But we know out of the names removed, some names are of the shareholders who have not paid the first call money. Their names we select and we make them again a debtor in which register? Calls in arrears register. Is it clear? What is it we write? Bank account debtor 49,000 into 1, 49,000. What is this calls in arrears account debtor? This is a register where we are writing the names of the people who have not paid the call money as a debtor. 1,000. Can you show that person as a debtor in 2 registers? Can you say you are a debtor in this register, debtor again in 1 more register? Will you pay double amount? He is not paying single amount. Or double amount he will pay. So we have to remove his name from the first call register and his name has been placed in the special register called as the calls in arrears register. Is it clear? Continue. When final call is made due, when final call is made due, what is the entry when final call is made due? Share final call account debtor, share final call account debtor 50,000 into 2, 1 lakh, 2 share capital account credit 50,000 into 2, 1 lakh. Share final call account debtor 50,000 into 2, 1 lakh. 2 share capital account credit 50,000 into 2, 1 lakh. Is it clear, everyone? Next. When final call money is received, please tell me on how many shares we have received the final call money? Only on 49,000 shares we have received the final call money. On 1,000 shares we have not received the money. So bank account debtor 49,000 into 2, 98,000. Calls in arrears account debtor 1,000 into 2. How much is it? 2,000. 2 share final call account. How much? 1 lakh. Two share final call account 1 lakh. Is it clear? Bank account debtor 49,000 to do 98,000. Calls in arrears account debtor 1,000 to do 2,000. 2 share final call account 1 lakh. Did you all complete it? Continue. Now, calls in arrears register is showing debit balance of 3,000. 1,000 for first call and 2,000 for final call. Now, suppose after some time, we send a warning letter to the shareholder. Please pay the amount within the next 15 days or else your shares are subject to forfeiture. The company sends a letter to the shareholder saying that please send the amount within the next 15 days or else your shares are subject to forfeiture. Your shares will be subject to forfeiture. That means your shares will be cancelled. Then out of here he may start sending the money to the company. He sends the arrears amount to the company. Then what is entry? Fantastic. Write down when arrears amount is collected. When arrears amount is collected. When a debtor pays you money, what is entry you write? Bank account after debtor. Who is a debtor here? Calls in arrears. Bank account debtor 2 calls in arrears account. ₹3,000. If it is received, without receiving, don't pass the entry. If you write the entry, you have to put the money out of your pocket. Okay? Without receiving money, don't write any entries like that. Clear? Now what about interest? What about interest? Suppose company makes a call on 1st October and due date is 15th October. Company gives 15 days time. Due date of making payment of the call is 15th October. You pay it on 1st January. Then last date fixed for making of the payment of 15th October. But you pay the money on 1st January. That is 2.5 months after the due date. For that period, the shareholder has to pay interest to the company. How much interest he is going to pay? How much? 5%? 6%? Oh, any question you ask, you are going to give me 6% answer. 5% interest on calls in arrears and 6% interest on calls in advance. Actually, this is not the rule. The real rule is you have to, the company has to specify the rate of interest on calls in arrears in their articles of association. A document, legal document. So, based on the rate given in the articles, shareholders have to pay interest to the company. But the directors of the company have the right to waive the interest. The shareholder can show some valid reason. Directors may say, okay, no need not pay any interest because you are owners, we are owner, you are owner. Both are one, so don't pay any interest. They can waive interest if they want, or else if they can, sometimes they can make it compulsory to pay interest also. So the correct answer is as per the articles. If the articles is silent or the article does not provide the rate, then you have to read a table which is attached to the Companies Act. The model set of articles is attached to the Companies Act. In that model set of articles, you will get the rate specified, which is 5% and 6% as per the old Companies Act. Give me your book, see what is the new Companies Act saying. Even now it is 5% and 6% only, but Companies Act 2013 has been enacted. I'll just refer to the Act once and I'll tell you the correct rates. As per your book right now, interest on calls in arrears is 5% and interest on calls in advance is 6%. If there is any change, I'll intimate you that change. Okay? Do you understand? So from what date to what date we have to pay interest? From the due date for making the payment of the call amount up to the actual date of payment. The shareholder has to pay interest to the company. Clear everyone? Next, one more problem.